So this video basically allows to give an idea how we can use the Postman tool for retrieving the report, BIP reports. Okay. So in previous video, we have seen how we can get the reports, BA analysis reports using how can we access using SOAP API tool, SOAP UI tool, right? The same way, how we can use these APIs in Postman. We will see that. So unlike in SOAP API, we use uh, the WSDL URL and then we'll get the service and then we will be able to retrieve. But for this specific report retrieval, so we can directly use the URL. So I'll tell you how we can access. So for the basically the steps we followed here is we need to get the the credentials, I mean the session ID by providing the username and password, right? And then the second step using this session ID, we try to retrieve the data or we try to run the report. So when we click on when you are in logon request, so you can see a URL here, right? So it's saying analytics-ws/saw.dll instead of WSDL. So it extended and it is giving SOAP IMPL equal to N session service. So this is specific to this service, right? So we can use this URL in Postman. That's what I use it here. So I have created a request. I have already defined the parameters at application level and I'm using this. So if you are not using parameter, you can replace the server URL here. And then the remaining path, right? So I have used this. SOAP uses always uh, the post operation. So that's why I have defined the post operation. The next important thing we need to remember is in headers, we need to pass the content type as application/XML because SOAP accepts only XML data. Okay. So, and we need to choose raw and then type as XML so that we can give the input as uh, input in XML, right? So the same request, right? Same body, whatever we use it here. So we can just copy paste here. Okay. So we can copy paste uh, and we need to give the username and password. So username password also I have defined as a variables and I'm passing dynamically from application level variables. Okay. So basically I have defined at this level in variables and then I'm passing these values. So now we just need to hit send. Okay. So it gave 200 OK response and then the session ID we have, right? The first step is completed using Postman tool. The second step is running OTBI report. So here also we have the same steps. So for fetching execute XML query, we go to this request and then we'll copy this URL and then we'll use in place of uh, session service, we use XML view service, right? So that is what we use it here. And then again, because we are accessing the XML data, so we need to provide content type as application XML and body also we need to provide. So this is the same input, XML input I have taken, and I just need to modify the session ID, right? I just need to modify the session ID. We just got the session ID from here, and we need to copy that, and we need to use the session ID here. Okay. Path we need to replace, and since we are providing this session ID, we don't need to give the authentication even here. Click run, and it is giving 200 OK, and the data we can see here. So it is giving in the form of XML. Right, and here the format is little different, just less than greater than, it is replacing with these values, but the data is same. Okay, so this is how we can access this report SOAP APIs using Postman tool.